Hi Tanya, I'm Dr. B. I'm going to be performing a scalp health check on you today, as well as an ear check, and we'll do a little bit of cleaning of both things depending on what the skin needs, okay? Any complaints in the scalp at this time?
No.
Okay, so we'll just do an initial check. I want you to lift your head slightly. I'm just going to gather all the hair here. Okay, and down. So with the scalp check, we're looking for a few things. We're looking for any major issues like rashes, lesions, freckles, moles, things that could be hiding underneath the surface that we want to keep an eye on. And we're also just looking for a healthiness factor so that the follicles are strong and evenly distributed. There's no excessive heat, there's no breakage, flaking, things like that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be keeping an eye out for. And I will start with the scalp check, and I'm just feeling the hair initially, feeling for any brittleness. Let me know if there's any pain or tenderness on the scalp. I'm not feeling any swelling. Scalp is warm, but it is warm in here. It's evenly warm, so it's the temperature variations we worry more about. None of this tender? Okay. I have a fresh comb here. I want to start out with no tangles, and I'm sure I'll mess it up as we check. Noticing how the hair is very thick. Ends are healthy. Does seem to be some color in the hair, but it looks well maintained. Normal amount of shedding. I'm not seeing excessive hair loss. Right. Beginning at the hairline and working my way down. I am assessing that there is good new growth. Let's do this side. definitely is some coloration on the scalp that could indicate sun exposure. The hair is nice and thick, but if you're not wearing hats, this could happen. Gently here. So far, no freckles. There's a touch of dryness, especially this time of year. That's pretty normal. I didn't see anything concerning, just a little bit of sun damage and a little bit of dryness, so we can treat for that. The treatment's a little more vigorous, so I am just going to test for any increased sensation in the scalp. As long as everything's normal, then we can proceed. Okay. You feel that? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Does it feel any different as I run it?
Mm.
Does that feel the same?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me if it feels any different. I'm just going to run it along certain points of the scalp. If it changes, feels more intense or less intense, that's what I want to know.
A little bit more intense.
More Right about here?
Mm-hmm.
What about there?
Mm-mm.
When does it start feeling more intense?
Right there.
Okay, so I'm going to be careful right on this point. What about there?
Mm-mm.
That's okay, it's just in that middle. I want to look closer with my magnifying glass. A slight irritation of the follicles here. I'm going to put something on that. Let that sit, and I'm going to avoid that spot for now. Does it just feel a little bit of coolness? Working my way through the scalp. These movements are all really designed to get the blood flowing. I want to get some healing up to this area. Let the hair relax a little bit, let that work. I'm going to put it back while we take a peek at these ears. So if you don't mind, just touching gently here. Down. do have piercings. I just want to look at the health of them. Are you able to remove this one? Okay. Great, thank you. A little bit of dry skin, a little bit of oil buildup. We can clear that right off. I'll start by relaxing the cranial nerve here. This is the trigeminal. Taking off any major debris. Just a smidge of alcohol, rubbing alcohol. This is a gentle cleanser. some gentle pressure. Breaking up any remaining tension, fascia in the ears. Other side. This one's a little bit more oil build up. Let me remove that as well. Thank you. I want to try and take off these little bits of oil before we do the cleanser, just stick more effectively. Taking a Q-tip to get any last remaining bits and pieces. Looks good though. stimulating the eardrum. This is really good for keeping the hearing intact. Final bit of relaxation using the peacock feather. How's everything feeling, Tanya? Okay. I'd like you to consider wearing hats when you can, especially if it's sunny, to prevent any more sun damage. But everything's looking really healthy. I'll brush you out so you're nice and tangle free before you leave. Okay. Thank you for coming in today and for trusting me with your treatment. Look forward to seeing you soon.